At a counter-terrorism unit office in northern Syria, an Indonesian member of the Islamic State group, captured by the Western-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, has offered a detailed account of his path to jihad. Old Asia Siam Sudi, who uses the pseudonym Abu Asam al-Ido, said he was a simple rice cook in Bogor, south of Jakarta, before traveling to Syria to join IS. There he was taught how to fire a machine gun and an Alaska-47, but Islamic State's promises, that he would receive 4 wives, a car and a house, came to nothing. Left wounded, sick and starving as the lone survivor of an airstrike which destroyed the vehicle he and other fighters were traveling in, he was shunned by locals and quickly captured. Now he says he wants to go home and he won't be a danger to his fellow Indonesians, or Westerners. Now that IS does not care for me, why should I follow their teachings? He said. Siam Suda's journey began after graduating from a mainstream Islamist school in Java. He was radicalized over the internet, not in a mosque, and joined a group called Garda on the encrypted messaging service, Telegram, where he met a contact, an Indonesian using the name Abu Hafsa, who told him how to get to Syria. He claims Hafsa sent him $1,310 to pay his airfare. He arrived in Turkey in March last year and stayed in a safe house in the city of Gaziantep before crossing the border into Syria. At night a Muharib, fighter, came and told us, "It's time to go to the border." We traveled by car to the border and 10 of us continued on foot. We crossed a river and continued on foot. We found a metal barricade and ran fast. Turkish soldiers shot at us but we eventually arrive in the caliphate, he said. He arrived in Syria in April, much later than most of the foreign fighters who entered Syria, and attesting to Islamic State's ability to penetrate the Turkish border well after Turkish authorities said they were cracking down. The date is also well after IS had been pushed south and no longer controlled direct access to the border. Siam Suda said he was trained by an Indonesian, using the alias Abu Walid Ali Duzia, and a Filipino using the alias Abu Abdul Roma al-Filipi. His account cannot be verified, but he admitted being trained by IS in how to use a range of light weapons. I joined military training in Sirius, Hama province for about 20 days. I learned how to use 4 weapons, including Kalashnikov, RPG, rocket-propelled grenade, and PKC machine gun, he said. While authorities believe hundreds of Indonesians have traveled to join IS, Siam Suda said he knew just 5 of his countrymen in Syria. And, despite years of news and propaganda depicting the group's brutality, he claims he did not come to Raqqa to fight. But instead of a free ride, Siam Suda said he suffered bad luck. After I completed my training we were traveling by car when we were attacked by a warplane. All of my friends were killed but I survived, he said. I was wounded, sick and starving. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't understand anything, and I didn't understand Arabic.